Hi everyone, it's Lori from Enchanted Dreams 71 and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all well, happy, and blessed today. And I want to thank you for spending some of your time with me today. I really do appreciate your support. So today we are going to do the hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. And this is week 52. So this was the last one she did for 2024. And it's antique letter folding, writing spot, faux envelope. Again, it's a mouthful. So this right here is my little prototype that I just did with some coffee dyed paper. Step up and see what you guys are seeing. And I just tied it closed with this, this stuff. Yeah, don't know the name of it right now. So I have a real vintage stamp here. Well, I'm not sure if it's vintage or antique. I have like a whole slew. I have boxes full of those, and I do sell those in my Etsy shop at Enchanted Dreams 71. But yeah, when you buy from me, you will get a variety of just all kinds of different stamps. Some antique, some vintage, some US, and some foreign. So yeah, I just got out some of those to have. So I just put an authentic stamp there. And this right here, guys, is a little label that Nazi over at Amity Bloom puts on her washi tape. So right here are some examples. Need to try to get that off so it's not a problem when I go to glue it and I just threw it on the floor. Oh, okay, I'm back, I think. Sorry about that. But yeah, these are just little stickers that she has on the end, and I have a lot more than this actually. These are just the only ones that I have out. This was her one from her Christmas washi she just had out, but I keep all of these because I knew I was going to use them. And I have a whole, oh, right here, guys, let me show you what I've done. I have, and some are falling off, but I have just put them on my mat here, and I have them off to the side, minus the ones that just fell in the floor, to use, because I knew I would want to use them. And I actually saw someone, I'm not sure if she made tags or, okay, just checking on that. Tags are exactly what she made with them, but they were really pretty. And then I put a piece of her washi there, and then this is the envelope right here. And you could just open it up and you would have all of that writing space. So on this one, I will show you two different ways, because the person that Rachel saw do it actually took those ends and put them up in there that way. Or you can just tuck it down in there. It's another prototype, but not decorated. You can put the flap down in here, and then it just ends up being square, and it's kind of self-closing, if you will. If I can get it back in there. There we go. So it would end up like that, and then you could just decorate it. And then this one, again, I put the flaps on the inside, but you can just leave them on the outside like that, and then put you something around it to tie it. Whether it's this stuff that I still can't think of the name of, or sorry silk, or whatever kind of fancy yarns or what have you would like. So that's the prototypes. And then this one, I didn't do anything to the back. And then again, I just closed it up. You could put an eyelet in here. You could put something there to strengthen it. You could put a circle or a square here, something to tuck that in. The possibilities of how to close it is pretty much endless. So I had decided that I wanted to close it with this string. The only thing is getting my poor hands to hold it and actually make a bow. Unfortunately, I am still having a good bit of problems with my hands. So there we go. Oh, this way. So there's my prototype. So she did different ones, so please go over and check out Rachel at Roxy Creations. But I'm only going to do this one. This was kind of an intricate one that she did. This right here, I just wanted to share, is some of my Amity Bloom washi tape that I have gotten. I guess I could turn it around that way. This actually lives over in my Shabby Chic sewing studio. But since I knew I wanted to use some of it for this project, and as you can see, only a couple of these have been opened. Yeah, so that's one tray. And then I have this tray here. And these are antique drawers for a sewing machine. So yeah, so this is another one here. Set of my Amity Bloom tape. And then I have this tray here. This one has a lot of her most recent ones, which was her Christmas. But like some of these right here were Christmas in her Christmas set, but you could use them anytime. But some of them, like this little bitty one here, actually says Merry Christmas. But yeah, a lot of them, I'm so happy that she made them where you can actually use them year round. These were a couple of other too. These could be used anytime. That would be cute for Valentine's Day, actually. But yeah, they can be used anytime. This one is super cute because it's actually recipes. This is ginger cookies. And I thought that was really sweet that she did that. So, yeah, that's my collection so far of Amity Bloom tape. And to say I'm obsessed would be an understatement. So, I've just got out some various papers here. And these selection of papers, some are Rachel's at Roxy Creations. And I actually wrote down too many to name, LOL. Tracy at Love Junk Journals. Grungy Random Patterns, boy-girl papers. I'm not sure if I'm using any of those. Maybe we'll get out one to use, I think, for example, like this is one, and this is one. So maybe we'll use one of those. And then I do have Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, Totally Dottie. That's what this one right here is. It's from her kit. Totally Dottie. And it's just different papers with dots. And these are only just a few of them. Absolutely gorgeous papers. Let's make one out of that. That's a fun color. And then I have just some coffee dyed paper, which we probably will not get to. And these I did print borderless on my HP printer. So we will, I don't think I need that, but just in case, we will go ahead and get started. I've got to make it fairly quickly because I messed around and I do have to work today. So it's awful close to time for me to leave work. So some of them's got a little bit of borders on there. The ones from Tracy, I'm not sure why I couldn't get it completely borderless. I'm still playing around a lot with that new printer. Okay, so I guess if it's directional, you need to find out or figure out which side you want for your top. But the first thing you want to do is fold it completely over in this direction, and all we're going to do is just do a little pinch on the edges like that, just so we have our middle. And then we're going to do it up this way. My sleeves are grabbing that paper. And then we're going to do the same thing, just barely push down on the edges, just so that we end up with a cross like that, so that we have our middles going in both directions. And then we are going to take what's going to be our top, and we're going to bring it in almost to that middle fold line, and just push it down like that. And then we're going to open it up, and we're going to bring in both sides just about to that middle line. Turn it around and do the other side just the same. We want it pretty close. There we go. So that's what we have right there. Okay. So then we're going to have it this way, right? And then we're going to take the top edge, and right here where this fold line is, we're going to bring this down, kind of like we're making a, I think it's called maybe a tuxedo pocket, because this right here looks like the, what is it called? The collar of a shirt. Trying to feel where my line is here. Okay, so see, that would, if you were doing a tuxedo pocket, that would be your pocket there. So you're just going to bring those down like that. I do need my bone folder. So I'm going to go ahead and squish those down. Squish those edges down. Then we're going to take this and actually put it on the inside. Like so. So now it looks like this. So I'll varnish that down. Okay, so this is what we have. Then the next thing we want to do is we have this fold here. Is we're going to do some other folding. But what I like to do, because I did see Gail make these and Rachel's video, and on this next part, they both struggled a little bit. So while I was making my prototypes, what I did was open this up, turned this down, and I varnished it really, really good, especially right here where this fold is. So just make sure that is varnished down really, really good. And that helped me. Okay, so we bring it back to here, and then what you're going to do is right here where this fold is, you're going to grab it. And I did that extra squishing down because this part right here is the part that's a little, irritating, I guess. But you're going to pinch it here, and then you're going to bring this and match it up to that outside edge like that, okay? And then you're just going to push it and fold it down like so. So this is what you have. So that extra varnishing, to me, seems to help that issue. And then you're going to do the same thing with this side. Give it a little push there. And this line, you're going to bring it in and just match it up to the edge. And then push that down like that. And then that like that. And then I give it a good varnish. So that folding down really helps you in these two corners so that it doesn't drive you nutsos, because it was driving me a little nuts. So that right there is the top of our envelope. So I'm just going to varnish a little bit more. And then you just take your end and you're going to bring it up. You can take it all the way to the top, just about to the top, whatever it is you want to do. And as you can see, my paper on this side, it is upside down. And this one's upside right. But it really doesn't matter, whichever way you want to do it. And I think on the other one, it's the opposite. This is upside down, but this is going the right way. So that's the only thing you need to look out for with your directional paper. So it actually might be easier to do this with non-directional paper. So now you can leave it like that and just tie something around it to keep it closed. Or, like in the prototype, you can stick that down in there and it closes up like that. Turn it around and decorate it. Or you can do what Rachel said they did in the video that she saw, and I forgot who she said she saw do it. You can bring this flap down, open this up, and stick that up in there. And then open this side up and let that fall in there like so. And then you have it where you can see this right here, which I actually really do like. And then again, you could put something here to hold that, to tuck that in to keep it closed. Or you could take it out and tuck it. Or you can wrap something around it. So that is one. So we will go ahead and make another one. Don't really know how this one's going to come out because it is, like, some of it's really directional, but some of it's really not. This is one of Rachel's papers. So we will go ahead and again just pinch the edges here and here to get your center. It's the only purpose of that. And then do the same thing, folding it the other way. Okay, so here's your paper. So let's see how we did on this one as to which one was our top. So this ended up being our top, and it's upside right. No, it's upside down. So I guess if you want your front to be going the correct way, and I'm assuming we would, then we're going to take this that is actually upside right, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is our upside right. We're folding it up like that. So we're going to fold this end. Like I said, if you don't have directional paper, or you care about whether it's going the correct way or not, then, you know, I would just use a paper that is non-directional, is what I would do. Okay, so we got that. So now we're going to open it up, and we're going to bring this side to just about the middle. And then we're going to bring this side into just about meet it. And then we can go ahead and varnish those down. And then I think I'll go ahead and bring this back over and varnish it down because I didn't do that. Okay. So now we have that. So now we're going to close it this way. And then this side, we're going to bring in just about, she says, to that crease there in the fold. And then this side, same thing, just about to that fold. Okay, and then we're going to put them on the inside like that, and we'll go ahead and varnish those down. So now this is what we have, right? So we're going to open it back up and do this extra step of just this crease here, right there, is where that funny stuff is going to go on. And we're going to give it just a really, really, really good varnish right there. Okay. So then we're going to open it back up. And then we're going to grab this. Oh yeah, that's a lot easier when you varnish that down like that. And bring it all the way to the edge. And then just push it down. Let it stay where it falls. And then give that a good varnish. Okay, and then the other side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to pinch it here. And then bring it over all the way to the edge. And then just glide your finger through it. And then give it a good varnish. And then there's our flap. See, our flap's upside down, so yeah, that doesn't have writing, but it is right side up. And then we'll bring our bottom up just about to the top there. And then there is, well, got it kind of crooked there. And then there is our envelope. So again, you can leave it like that, or you can tuck it think I will just tuck this one. See, that's upside down, but now you can't even tell it because we tucked it, right? Okay, so we will do one more, and let's do it with this one. Now on this one, I do have this little bitty border, and you can really make this any way that you want as far as size goes. So this one's going to be just a little bit smaller than that one because it was printed to full page, so it was 8.5 by 11. This one's going to be a little shy of that. And then Tina's was also 8.5 by 11. But then I think Rachel's is what's over there, like A4. So that would have been the size that hers was. Okay, so we bring that up. Do our little dibbity thing there just to get where our center's going to be. And then we will do the same thing here, maybe. If I can get it center-ish, and just press down on your corners. Okay, so we got that. So this doesn't matter because it's non-directional, pretty much. So we will just fold that down. Give it a varnish here. And then we're going to open this up and bring both of these sides almost to the middle where you can see that little line there. Excuse me. And then bring this one over to just about meet it. That's overlapping a little bit because this one I actually don't have. There we go. That's better. Yeah. You don't want them overlapping, but you can have them pretty close. So see, they're not overlapping, but they are close. And then we take this part and just bring it down again, just about to that fold. Making kind of like a tuxedo pocket, if you ever saw those. That's what it reminds me of anyway, is a tuxedo pocket. Okay, and now we're going to push those on the inside. Give that a good crease, either with your bone folder or your fingernails or the end of your scissors, whatever you have. Okay, and now remember, we're going to open it up. Give that a good varnish there. And that just really helps get the next step done. Pull it back out, fold those in. So there's that. So we're going to pinch this corner here. We're going to bring it over to the edge all the way. Like so. If I can get it over there. And then just press down. And let that naturally fold where it wants to go. And then use your bone folder. That is not all the way over there. Okay, that's going to have to do. But anyway. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing here. Take it all the way to the edge. And just push those down. And then give it a good varnish. And then here is our flap. We'll varnish that down. And then we'll bring this up just about to the top. We'll go about right there. Yeah, that looks way, way off. Okay. And then give it a good varnish. And then pull our flap over and voila. And I'm thinking, I'm going to see if this will fit up in there without bulging too much. See how it bulges there? Okay, I think that'll be okay. Because I really like that. And if you're an inker now, you can really have this piece show up and be more defined just by giving it some ink. right there. Yep. So see how you can see that a lot better with it being inked. Oh, get back in there. Okay. And then this is how she's going to look inked. Look at there. Isn't that pretty? Yep. Let's go ahead and ink this side. Get that done. And then I think maybe this one we will decorate. So yeah, so make sure we got the right side going up. And then we are going to find, oops, just knocked everything over. We are going to find a stamp. It's tearing my vintage envelope all to crazy in bag. Let's see. Which one might we use? Do we want a green one or... No, I think it's too blendy. How about a purple? That's not something I normally do. Yeah, let's just do a purple one. And then, see where we are time-wise. Let me move my papers. Clunk. Sorry about that. Then we can... Oops. Let's look at our bloom tape and see. Let's see. Which one do we want? Oh, this one's got some purple in it. Yeah, let's do that one. And put some extra glue on it. Okay. I'm not great at all at doing this way. I saw Gail do it this way. Okay. Okay, we got it. So we'll just put this toward the bottom, kind of straightish, kind of not. Okay, so that's pretty. Okay, oops. Oh, let's go ahead and put the stamp on here. Try to get those four corners good. Okay, so there's our authentic stamp. Okay, so now, see, we have that blue in there. We could do that, or we could just do something totally different. I don't know. So I do have these Seeds of Hope is actually Hope for Tomorrow. Let's see, Build Up Your Hope. We could cut one of these off to go on there. Sometimes you need a little help and hope to believe in yourself. Let's go with this one. So I know I'm really not going to be able to cut it straight, so we'll do it like that. So I have it cut that side or that side, so that's where I will start with don't want too much white on it. Okay, there. Excuse me. And then we can get the bottom here. And then this side. Oh, get out of there. Okay. So we have that. Now, do we want to do any kind of decorative anything? That doesn't look straight. Not sure how that happened. So I'm thinking something like that. Or we can put it right above the tape. That would be pretty. Or we could just put it up here and not put anything else on it. And be done with it. Okay, I think we're going to do that because I am quickly running out of time. I'll go ahead and get my blue polka dot sari silk out. So let's do some distress around here. And I actually think I'm going to go over that really lightly to tone down that white just a little bit. Let's see. Oh, yes, I love it. Okay, and since that's on cardstock, I'm going to use the, art glitter glue to get that down with. Oh, that's probably a pretty good job at straight when you're talking about me doing straight anyway. Okay, so we'll get that back on there and make sure that's tight. So I've got to run off and get ready for work. Alright, so we have that. Now this is blue, and there is some blue in there, so I think I'm just going to take enough. Do it right here at this knot. Oh, try and get that back down in there. Come on. Sari silk sometimes is the hardest thing to get a pin through. Let's see. Can I get a hold of it or not? Nope. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. To do it around that way. There we go. And then we have a little bow holding it together. Alright guys, so that is our hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge, week 52. And this is antique letter folding writing spot faux envelope. And it did say continue antique letter because the one before this one, she had done these as well, just folding them in all different size and shapes. So this was the prototype. And this is the one we just did together. So there's those. And then these are just examples. And I will probably either tonight when I get home or in the morning finish up making some more of these with the papers that I have out, out and ready. So that all I'll have to do is decorate. We'll probably throw them in the what's in my box and get them decorated. That way we can put it in our finished ephemera. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.